When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave. In the movie, the Matrix were used for our body heat, but here in this Matrix, we're used for our efforts and our energies. And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor.
Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G's only. Too many phony, masculine homies. Females acting like they are holy. Ends up being lonely. No time for games, weightlifting games, betting some flame. Too many names, breaking their chains. Me busy switching lanes. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Your mind must be stronger than your feelings. People betray, even if they're reeling. Stay away from the demons, life has a meaning. No use in repeating, yeah. People don't like it when I keep it going. My rap is the best and I keep it flowing. My social media keeps on growing. My looks I keep glowing. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G.
Breakfast! Breakfast!
The computer, an extension of the human intellect, center of the most calculating intelligence on Earth.
I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. Computer man, he is your friend. He gonna help you again and again. So if you have a question or two, he's got the answer just for you. I am the computer man, and I am ready for questions now, thank you.
Mr. Computer Man, how much is 2 plus 2?
4.
Mr. Computer Man, how do you spell cat?
C-A-T.
Mr. Computer Man, how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
With letters. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. Computer man is very wise. He speaks the truth, he never lies. Jenny does not compute. What is your number, please?
Number? I don't have a number. I'm a person.
A person? A person? Amazing! I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can.
What is 9,999 times 999,000?
Do anything you A heck of a lot.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui.
Hello? Are you there? Hello to the people. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. I must say hello. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. I must say hello. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. I said hello once, I have to do it twice. DM's looking nice, living a good life. Party all night, first class flight. To my haters, don't wanna be missed with your night. Hello to the people, hello to the people, hello to the people. I must say hello, hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Are you there? Hello, 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 hello. Making that door, Lamborghini yellow. Hello, 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 hello. With goodbye, with hello. Hello to the people, hello to the people, hello to the people. I must say hello, hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. I must say hello. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. I must say hello. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody.
Sos, mistä apua saa? Mä huudan sos. Sitä nyt tarvitaan. Mä huudan sos. Olen niin onneton, taas mun nainen jättänyt on sos. Nainen jätti taas mun, mä huudan sos. Miten tästä toivun, mä huudan sos. Kyllästyn elämään, eikö toivoa oo missään. Nyt olkoon määränpäänä ennem koi, saan siellä seurautta ennem koi.
My little nigga, he on the run. Hold him down just to make it bump. Back in middle school, I used to play the drum. Now in high school, 50 rounds in the drum. All my routines at the door, first round. The police keep it
last night, see.
Last night?
I nearly nodded off then.
What'd you get up to last night?
I don't think this is the time or the place, Johnny.
But yeah, folks, we'd love to hear your opinions on politics.
What's up, nigga? You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch. Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
What are you talking about? What is happening to me?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now. Buff niggas. Dark niggas. Asian niggas.
You wanna sell that shit?
Yes.
Just down, nigga. I'll fuck you up.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
It's your boy, JP. Turn my bloody headphones up, I'll tell you what. They're gonna want to hear this. Like bloody hell, I'm rapping bloody well. Elliot Page is not a Mel, it's bloody pathetic. You must rescue your father from the belly of a well. It's important and not incommodious that sometimes we let our children fail. Justin Trudeau and Canadian government want to go and put me in jail. Axiomatic presupposition, hell to the butchers who cut up children. What we're witnessing is hell on earth. Women don't know their own worth. Listen here, buddy, I'm not your bucko. The real world is off the cutthroat. Most importantly, be like a lobster. Never be a soy beta cuckold. These politicians are getting paid off. A fine line between order and chaos. Sometimes you must be offensive. Gen Z has imposter syndrome. Want to succeed? Clean your room. Take a shower, be well groomed. That's no joke. It's not a conundrum. Go and grab the bloody vacuum.
Clean your room or get rich enough to hire maids. I eat lobster every night cause I'm getting paid. We just tell it how it is, that's why people hate. Trump the dawn and I'm here to make America great. Clean your room or get rich enough to hire maids. I eat lobster every night cause I'm getting paid. We just tell it how it is, that's why people hate. Trump the dawn and I'm here to make America great.
Hey, turn my headphones up.
You're not wearing any headphones, Joe?
Well, I'm not wearing any headphones. What?
Buddy, gosh.
Oh, you're right. These are my earmuffs. Hey, Jordan. Gordon Peterson. I grew up with a guy named Gordon. Gordy. We used to call him Gordy. We would catch lobsters and his dad in Maine. We would go up to Maine in summer and his dad had a lobster boat. And then we would eat at the Red Lobster afterwards. And my Corvette, the red Corvette, I would call the Lobstermobile. Being Gordy and his dad in the Lobstermobile. Make sure you clean your room. Hunter's room's always clean.
Joe, that's funny enough, Joe. All right, we understand. I think we get it, Joe. That's quite enough. Buddy, gosh. All right, Trump, give us the look again.
Clean your room or get rich enough to hire maids. I eat lobster every night cause I'm getting paid. We just tell it how it is, that's why people hate. Trump the dawn and I'm here to make America great. Clean your room or get rich enough to hire maids. I eat lobster every night cause I'm getting paid. We just tell it how it is, that's why people hate. Trump the dawn and I'm here to make America great.
So, and that's
Great, Dave.
yeah, wow.
Right. Yeah. Look about life. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah. Really understand this about life. This is life gonna start. This is where life is gonna live in. Gonna start to see the sky. Gonna sing it. Gonna see the sky. Gonna see the nothing singing. Gonna see the guy singing. I wanna try to sing it. I wanna see the singing. I wanna get it in. Gonna see. This is life gonna this is life. And this is why life is gonna this is work. And it's gonna I'm gonna make this work. And it's gonna sit it gonna in the net. And I will be kept. I'm in the front. I'm in
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Recently, some students messaged me and asked me if I had any wheelchair defense technique. Someone in a wheelchair can absolutely be a criminal. There's no rule that says someone in a wheelchair can't be a terrorist. He could have a gun or a knife or a bomb on him. He could be breaking into my house to assault me or my family, or maybe he's just looking for a can of WD-40. But the point is, he's broken the law, he's posed a threat to me, so I need to analyze him, figure out how do I defend myself against a destructive disabled. Okay? First thing that he has an advantage of is he is at striking distance with my groin. All the strikes he throws straight, gonna go right to my groin. Gotta watch out for that. Secondly, he can use his body as a weapon. He can throw his limbs at me, and even if I catch one, if I strike it, he's not gonna feel it, okay? So I have no advantage there. So fake high. Then I'm gonna reach down, put the brakes on this criminal, literally decrease his mobility so that I can spin out of striking distance and stun him with a dragon punch to the back of the head. Okay? Now I'm going to use a move designed by the famous dancer Frank Shapiro. It is called a pirouette. I can spin without losing my balance and getting in perfect position to get rid of this wheelchair wacko, take him right out of circulation with a step through side kick like so.
My name is Joey V, and I want to rock with you and Christ. My best quality is probably my ability to live free and rock hard, free of alcohol, drugs, tobacco, and strong inhalants. What's my guilty pleasure? I don't have any guilty pleasures. I don't take any pleasure in guilt. Craziest place I've ever made love is in the future on my wedding night. I'm also the lead singer of a Christian metal band called Revelation. We're actually currently looking for a bassist who loves Christ, so if you know anybody, even if we're not the right fit, please contact me. My biggest pet peeve is people who look at me and think just because I rock out means I gotta be in league with Satan. Why should Satan have all the good music? Also Chinese drivers. I'd like to tell you that this is my real hair, but unfortunately I do have a day job. I work in a commercial real estate office in Orange County. They don't let me wear my hair like this, so this is a wig. But anytime I'm out of the office, I'm in full rock mode, and this is what you're gonna get. So, roses are red, violets are blue. I have accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Lord and Savior. Won't you?
Is it you? Is it me? Is it us? Is it we? It's Data Max.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
Watching CNN last week, you examined the deadly flaws of this aircraft. You joined 4 newsmen in remembrance of Frank Reynolds. You debated the censure of 2 congressmen. This week, get the facts about AIDS. A CNN special report.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
Thought I told you never to call me here.
Some of the things I love are photography, travel, skiing, and cuddling.
This is a very exciting time for my life because I'm just starting a new claims adjusting business.
I don't know, the type of girl that I'm looking for is one that's really attractive to me.
I like an attractive woman, someone who might look like Christy Brinkley or Jacqueline Smith.
I have a very strong sense of humor. I've read recently that everyone thinks they've got one, but my friends do agree that I do.
Might not appear it, but semi-crazy.
Kind of your typical research mathematician, I guess.
Walking down the street or just going out for letting me take pictures of her with my camera.
He's somebody that maybe even gets rough once in a while, you know, and
I'm a ham. I've been on Jeopardy.
I decided that I'm lonely, but I'd love to go roller skating. Are you a little crazy?
Extremely high verbal skills.
Co-ed bubble bath sounds like a real fun idea I want to try out.
And whoever's ever with me has to like to do it too, or they're going to go nuts, because I'll drive you nuts.
I seek a person who is childlike.
Somebody that'll embarrass you by ordering too much food, or, you know, somebody like that.
I'm a nice fellow. I don't know.
I'm particularly attracted to black women and women of different races, so if you like me, give me a call.
Basically, that's what I'm looking for.
Hi. I thought today we'll work on a couple of things, okay? Just straighten them out, a couple of routines, and try to put them together, like we've normally been doing, all right? We start in that position, and then we move to the left 2 times, and to the right twice, okay? So we go 1, 2. That's it. That's it. Move. That's it. Move your hip. Come on. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. Okay. Now the second one we're gonna do, we're gonna ball change with our feet, okay? And our arms are gonna go in that position. All right? Both sides. So we start now. That's it. Come on. Stretch both your arms and your legs, okay?
Johnny Scab, the legend. From the heart of a monk, the legend was born. In the streets and stages where rebels are sworn. Johnny Scab, the name they know. A creative force with an unyielding flow. Rode the waves of the 80s and 90s with the rock stars and all the shiny glories. On man of the gropey postman, loud and proud. In Japan, Lithuania, Slovakia, they drew a crowd. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slopes to the stars, a personality grand. D'Angelo King with the mighty stand. Honorary rock stars from Lord by Maine. In the world of oddities, he found his fame. Johnny and the Gropey Postman hit the charts with tunes that touched the strangest heart. Defeated circus sharks in a glorious fight. Claimed the throne of villains in the dead of night. An animator with flair, mulling mysteries on screen. With Dr. Ben and Quinlan, in comics stay he's seen. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. D'Angelo King with a mighty stand.
his tracks in a glorious fight, claim the throne of villains in the dead of night. An animator with flair, mulling mysteries on screen, with Dr. Van and Quinlan in comics KDC. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. He is an old king with a mighty stand. Scab Cast and reality podcast, with Skullhammer by his side, a voice that echoes far and wide. In the realm of the strange, he's the guiding light, a real-life villain in the endless fight. A model, a reporter, a media star, in every form of art, he sets the bar. Johnny Scab, the genius, the fan of Malin's craft. In the shadows, in the spotlight, he's forever chapped. With the comics he commands, he leads the way, breaking norms, redefining the day. An icon, a rogue, a hero to some. Johnny Scab, the legendary one. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. He is your king with a mighty stand.
Hello, you beautiful lot. How you doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in, all of ya. Nicholas, Miss you, Denise Rodriguez, Mr. Self-Destruct, Shifter. Shifter, you put this message up just as the intro was coming in. It's pretty deep. What's this? Ukrainian forces are deploying British-supplied robot dogs to carry out spy missions and deliver medicine to soldiers on the battlefield. It has emerged. It has emerged. It has emerged, has it? So that's creepy, isn't it? Robot dogs. I always knew it would happen, though. I've seen it. Seen it years ago. Seen it coming. I've seen it with all the Japs and the Chinese making these creepy little Asimos. We're bound to have it eventually. All these little robots. Robot dogs incoming. Yeah. Yeah, robot dogs incoming. Tonight, I'm celebrating getting my AdSense account linked up because it took me ages. So I'm going to be doing little requests. If anyone sends in a super chat, request a song or something, I'm going to try and do a little cover, a little a cappella cover for you. And I'll do it properly as well. I'm going to also be talking about the Civil War. Jim Tells You came in, Dark Mind of Hell, Repairman Jack. Hello, how you doing? All my loyals, all the loyal ones. Mr. Self-Destruct, Wolf and Bear. Yeah, we got some good people in. How's your weekend been, everyone? Have you been doing anything interesting today? Or is this from Mr. Self-Destruct? Heard they had robot dogs at the Trump rally. Caught the bullet. Ugh. I doubt it. They don't get robots won't be on the sides of the goodies. That's not how it works. I've watched enough films to know that the robots will be on the baddest side. So what's this? There was also robot dogs in the South Korean park. To recognise people standing. Yeah, that's creepy. That is creepy. Facial recognition dogs. I've got some extra hours on my StreamYard this week because I didn't do Scab Cast last Sunday. So if throughout the day, I might keep this stream going a little bit, depending on how popular it is. If anyone pops in, drank nearly a litre of vodka last night. Fucking hell, that's lethal. Vodka's a lethal drink. I don't drink much of it, to be honest. Vodka. I'm more of a whiskey man nowadays. When I was younger, I used to drink a lot of it. But yeah, it's like drinking hairspray. Especially if you get cheap vodka, like I used to get. It make you go blind. Like moonshine or something. Don't know what it's like in other countries, but British vodka is disgusting. Unless you buy a really nice brand. Oh, I've got a bit of a jaw ache. Been nattering a lot. Yeah, unless you buy a really nice brand. As many of you know, we have here in England at the moment and Britain, we are in a crisis. We're on the verge of civil war. There is. Oh, we go. Hang on. Pause. Wolf and Bear, my old mate. I'm good. I had a nice day with my boy in the garden. But tired. How was my day, Johnny? How have you been? I've been alright. I've been out on the streets. Been out on the streets doing a little bit of stuff with involving the current affairs. I can't say too much because you know what it's like. This goes through YouTube eventually, and that's a little bit common, isn't it? I've got to be a bit careful what I say for future, in case Keir Starmer comes and kicks my door down. Our Prime Minister might blackbag me and send me to the gulag. Yeah, as you all know, we're on the verge of civil war over here. We got so many migrants and illegal immigration. We're getting flooded, and the people here. I worked out the population of England roughly, is like the population of, say, California. That's just England. And imagine that. Imagine California as an island that's got roughly around the same population as England. And all those people are at each other's throats. We're small, we're tiny. Scotland, Dennis, Dr. Dennis, very good friend of the show. He's a very good friend of mine. I like Dennis. He says, man, the same is happening in Scotland. People protesting too. I'm not sure about Scotland, Dennis. I haven't heard much about it. They're even more woke up in Scotland. Their government was already taken by like European communists a few years ago. So they're kind of already ahead of us. So no. Oh, what's this? Nicholas McHugh. You sent me a thank you, Nicholas. A $1.99 super chat. Flag. I don't know what that means. Can someone enlighten me? Is that flag number 1? That's a cryptic message, Nicholas. It's very cryptic, but thank you. I'll try and work that out. On Facebook, oh, I've missed a few messages because that was interesting. Yeah, I don't know about Scotland. What's this for Mr. Self-Destruct? Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, people. They have been arresting people. Working class, normal people that have just been protesting. Not even rioting. Don't post spicy memes, Johnny. Yeah, he is. He's a little grot, isn't he? A little grot. He reminds me of like an old lady. He got a weird like Jessica Fletcher feel about him. Like he's a frail old lady face. But yeah, we got people being arrested over here for verbally inciting hatred. One man, a 68-year-old man, he said something a bit derogatory about their God. And you know that they get very funny about when you can't draw Aladdin and you can't do stuff like that. They can't depict him, and that's what they call their God. And this man was basically denying his existence or something. He got arrested. 18 months apparently. 18 months in prison. Now that, people, Nicholas Mew, since you donated, you should have say I'd do a song. So if that is a song, I haven't worked it out. Flag number 1. Yeah, it's disgusting over here. I've got this little video, and this was sort of like a prediction. So yeah, we'll just play this a minute. Put it like there. I don't think there's much. Hit it, Sam. Okay.
All right, we now shift our attention to the United Kingdom, where towns and cities across the UK have been engulfed in riots and unrest over the past week. The question on everyone's mind: is there a civil war brewing in the UK? The origins to the unrest can be traced back to the tragic stabbing of 3 young girls at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in Southport last Tuesday. This incident set off a major wave of violence and disorder across the UK. The initial suspect, a 17-year-old boy originally from Cardiff, was arrested shortly after the attack. However, due to his age, the police were initially unable to name him by law. As per reports, this lack of information, it created scope for misinformation and speculation, which quickly spread across social media platforms. False claims began to circulate online, with some suggesting the suspect was an asylum seeker who had arrived in the UK by boat last year.
Right. Now, this guy who stabbed the kids, piece of scum that he is, he was meant to be underage. He was meant to be 17. That's why we couldn't have his identity. But there was some photos leaked of him as he was being put in the police car. And he looked a lot older than 17. You're talking at least mid-30s. He had receding hairline. He had like a goatee beard, greying above his ears. Now, there are not many 17-year-olds that get there. That's the thing. People keep saying about it. All the migrants coming over here to England and to Britain in general, the majority of them, say about 85% of them, are just single men, grown up and young single males. And a lot of them are claiming to be fleeing war-torn countries and bad governments. And they say that, like, if you're fleeing a bad country, you take your relatives with you, don't you? Like your mums, your sisters, your wives, your kids. But it's all just your young, single, fighting age males coming over here, making splinter cells, building up their weapons in mosques and places like that. Ready for the war. What's happening now? Basically. And sorry, Shifter, I missed a question of yours earlier. Do you have suspended sentences there? We do. Yes, we do. We do have suspended sentences, especially if you haven't got a record or anything you've done in the past. So he might, I think he has to do a bit at a time. You usually have to do about half at a time. But it's the principle of it, isn't it? A verbal arrest. Being arrested for something you shouted in the street. I mean, over in America, you can do what you want over there. You get like Ku Klux Klan marches and stuff like that. That'd be like over here. That'd be a massive no-no. You'd be shut down. You couldn't do that. Probably get shot. Our police would lose their fucking minds. They'd spack out and bring like tear gas out or something. If we had something like that, that's real right wing. If we had something like that, like Nazis marching on the street, that's what they're claiming now. People like me. They're claiming that people like me and old Vera next door and old Tom down the street, old proper British people that are just like fed up of having to integrate with people that don't want to integrate back. They're segregating themselves from us, making their own communities and disrespecting British culture and values, and that ain't on. You don't move to America, do you? And then start like preaching fuck America and anti like freedom stuff. It's not on, is it? It's not how it works. And that's what the people are fed up with over here at the minute. People are getting arrested. Military age male. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now that's just communist, isn't it? That's proper commie. Getting arrested for shit like that. It's disgusting. I never thought I'd see the day when Britain would be like that.
Others labeled him a Muslim immigrant, fueling further distrust and anger. According to reports, as these false narratives took hold, anti-immigration sentiments boiled over leading to violent protests in cities like London, Rotherham, Middlesbrough, Liverpool, and Bolton. Mosques, libraries, and citizens' advice centers were reportedly targeted in these riots. Hotels housing asylum seekers were attacked, and more than 400 people have been arrested nationwide so far. So,
You
what
see
is
that?
driving the surge of violence?
Did you hear that,
Well,
Ed?
according to political experts,
More than 400 people have been arrested since those riots. 400 people. And I bet out of those 400, there's probably like 5 that are on the side of like the Islamists. Most of those people getting arrested are basic British citizens, hard-working citizens. Your family men, your mothers, your daughters, your wives, your aunties, people that have decent lives, not criminals, not migrants. And you've even got like proper migrants that came over illegally and have been like lived here for ages and taught to respect our country. They're backing us up as well, and they're classed as far right as well now. It's ridiculous. You got proper Indians and Iranians and stuff like that, British, that respect Britain, and it's disgusting. All different races, Caribbean, Africans. Yeah, they might be African or they might be from the Caribbean, but they're British first, and that's what they believe in. They should not bite the hand that feeds them. Yeah, exactly, Dennis, my old mate, exactly. Freedom isn't free, is one. Freedom isn't free. It's a hefty fucking fee. And if you did it, oh, I forgot the words. That's a good song, though, isn't it? Team America, I love that film. Freedom isn't free. Because folks like you and me. Yeah, it's a brilliant song.
the far right has been.
There's something about the creators of South Park. They're proper artists. When it comes to music, their songs are like amazing. They can make like that's why they can make musicals and stuff because they're produced amazingly.
Exploiting tragedies to mobilize their base and push their political agenda. And the process, the tragedy cause regard the case's facts. The prime suspect in this, born in Cardiff to Rwandan parents, was eventually named after court lifted the requirement for his anonymity. Despite this clarification, the riots have continued and the violence shows no signs of abating. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has condemned the violence, labeling it far-right thuggery and warning that those involved will face the full
Far-right thuggery, right? Someone like me, apparently now, someone who's grew up with different cultures. I was raised with different cultures, different skin colours. People, friends are from all walks of life. Someone like me now is classed as far-right, a far-right thug. Because I care about my country and I stand up for its rights. People like me and my mates that actually go to these things and we're there and we're peacefully protesting. We're not there to cause trouble. We're doing it properly. And everyone now, whether you're doing it properly or not, you are classed as a far-right thug if you're in England or Britain. It's got ridiculous. And that cunt there, in the middle, old granny face, he is the worst thing that ever happened to this country. He makes Stalin look nice. I'd rather be led by Elon, I reckon. I reckon Elon should come and liberate us. Team up with a few other billionaires. And just claim England, innit? Like 3 kings. Give it a go. Oh, well, if I was a millionaire at the minute, because most of the world would back you. And the British people would probably back you as well if you were a decent ruler. They'd rather have anything than communism. wifey face. Patriotism, there's no vice. Very wise words from Nicholas McHugh. Oh. Yeah, it's there's been there's people out there that are fighting back and making calculated moves to kind of keep the government on their toes. There are people, there are literally, we've got groups out here in different parts of London peacefully doing stuff, but stuff that is provocative. Because we've got a two-tier policing system over here. You've probably heard Elon Musk talking about it. Two-tier Keir Starmer. He doesn't seem to arrest the crazy lefties and Antifa and pro-Palestinian people and Black Lives Matter. In fact, he even took the knee to Black Lives Matter. That's how disgraceful he is as a man, as a human being. Takes the knee to Black Lives Matter, then tells all the people that voted for him that they're far-right thugs. I mean, fucking wind your neck in. I hope his own party, I reckon they're got to try and oust him, I reckon, because he's not good for Labour. Labour's image, if it wasn't bad enough after Blair and all the succession people, now look at it. He's gone forever now. Conservatives have fucked it as well. We got our parties in England now are just gone to shit. All of them. The only one, Reform, are probably the only decent ones left. Yeah, Keir Starmer. If things get really bad, I'm coming over to America. I'm going to go live in the wilderness.
Full force of the law and will regret.
Well, that was weird. Sorry. My internet cut out or something. I got kicked out of StreamYard. That was a bit freaky, wasn't it? Thank you for hanging around. They didn't get, it wasn't, I don't think it was them. I think it was my connection. It said something went wrong. It said try again, and I had to reload something and come back in the studio. I don't think they struck me. I've been pretty lucky, touch wood, since my first episodes. We had a few strikes when I first done the first Comics Gate Commanders and Scab Cast, because I was just playing all sorts of random stuff. And I kind of learned after that. My camera looks great now. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Maybe it's changed the settings of it. I have it set on low most of the time because I want it to be low resolution. Because obviously I think it's on the lowest resolution at the minute. Because I want to try and run it better. My internet on this computer is disgusting. It's disgusting. Now, I hope for you lot in Europe, and Europe's had a few little mini riots and stuff as well. But I hope for most of you that it doesn't get as bad as England. Like, because America, if it happened in America, you lot would be at proper war, wouldn't you? You all got guns over there. There'd be people killing each other left, right and centre. And it's not a good thing. I mean, I don't wish death on anyone. If people would just fuck off where they came from, then we'd have no trouble. We don't want to, no one wants to kill anyone or hurt anyone's families or anything like that. But everyone's entitled to their own country, to their own culture, to have like a little bit of a foot up in your own country ain't asking for much, is it really? What's the point in being a citizen of a country if they're going to treat people that haven't ever been citizens better than the people that have been living there their whole lives? It just don't make sense. What's your end game? You want something like this to happen, don't you? You want a civil war. You want the people to fight each other. If we're fighting each other, then instead of we're having a civil war and not a revolution. And that's what they're trying to. That's what they're trying to pitch off against us. They want us to have these little riots. So the people should be focusing on the government. We should be taking more action against them. And I'm not going to say too much. But any of you out there that know Uncle Johnny, you know what I'm on about, and you know that there's going to be a big change in this country, in England, coming very soon. Big change, and there are people out there, and if they don't get rid of Keir Starmer, then there's going to be that will lead to a war, I reckon, because he is full on Marxist. He's like trying to bring in like Chinese stuff. He wants us to live like China. He wants us to be like Chinese communists. And it is scary. It's scary for some folks out here. Like people that can look after themselves. Uncle Johnny ain't bothered. I mean, I've been in fights my whole life. Anyone comes to invade my country or starts attacking me personally, then I'll fight back. But there's people that can defend themselves. There's elderly people, women, children, a lot of people like that. They're fighting. Some people can leave their houses without being harassed by migrants. They can walk down the street without feeling uncomfortable in their own land, in their own God-given country. And you might get someone look at me and think, oh, look at him. He's a right-wing racist. I'm not a racist at all. And none of us are. None of the people protesting are. You get like, out of every 100, you might get one idiot who turns up who's a real racist. That's the ratio. There's no groups of far-right racists over here anymore. Most you're going to get is a little group of mates, like 3 or 4 mates down the pub, thinking they're like National Front or something. You ain't going to get it. The destroyed in Britain. They have been for a long time. Since the Second World War, we've never had any big right-wing movements. Just little cult movements. It's the left-wing that is getting dangerous, and it has been dangerous for a long time. Antifa and people like that, Black Bloc, and what they call themselves. In fact, this was a relic of an Antifa riot. This was a trophy. I think I told Connie Mark about it once. But yeah, they're the ones that are dangerous because they're fascists. They want things their own way and they ain't going to stop until it happens. But now they've awoken the normal people, the normal British people. The chat's gone quiet. They got Johnny. Have any of you, like some of you, got relatives in the UK or history, haven't you, in England? It must be sad for you to think that your ancestors' lands getting ravaged by barbarians. Like if America got invaded, I haven't got much roots in America. I've got a few people, but like I'd feel sad for it. I'd want to go and fight for it, even though I'm English. I feel akin to them, to Americans, because they've always helped us out during wars and stuff. We're sort of like cousins, isn't we? But I thought, yeah, I wouldn't like it if America got invaded, because that would mean that we'd definitely be fucked. Like, the UK could last for a certain amount of time on its own, but it's nice having America, isn't it? It's nice having them just to back you up when you got to do shit. And I think that's how they feel about us as well. Like, we might be a little island, but we know what we're doing. We've got some pretty hard soldiers over here. We don't mess around when it comes to wars. You think like America are pretty much the only ones to beat us throughout history, and that's because they are us. They come from us. They're our relatives and people like that. That's why they were so hard. Made up of British people mainly. Now it's good that we're sort of allies. It's like a coalition, isn't it? Just thinking what happened to France, then Germany couldn't have Oktoberfest because the migrants didn't agree with drinking. Then the Scottish police, Britain is full on. It is full on. We got Dennis Rodriguez who lives in Germany. He's got some good. He's got some. He sees it all in the front line over there. He's an interesting chap, Dennis. You've probably seen him on other shows. But yeah, you're right. It's all going to shit here. It's all going to shit. France has been really bad, hasn't it? Oh, Dennis Rodriguez says Oktoberfest happened regardless. Fair play. Stand strong, Germany. Don't buckle, innit? Don't buckle to them. Their idiotic demands. It's the only way you've got to stand up against these. It's never been a question of race. It's culture. If you're not compatible culturally, then you're never going to get along. You've got to have something to agree on. And unfortunately, our Western culture is a little bit more advanced. Or fortunately for us, unfortunately for other cultures, the way we live in the West is slightly more advanced in human societies than it is in some of these other countries that are coming to our countries because they see us as a pinnacle of greatness and perfection. And they still want to cling on to their prehistoric cultures, their things that they keep from their tribes and things like that. And that's fair enough in your own household, isn't it? If you want to respect your tribe and your heritage, have a shrine to it, innit? If you're in another country, whatever. But you go by the country's culture. If you move to a country, you sort of abide by their culture. That's just how it is. Night, says Mr. Self-Destruct. Night, mate. You have a good night. Johnny's going to be on for a few hours tonight because I've got some extra time. So I'll be on for a few hours, hopefully. But yeah, you have a good night, Mr. Self-Destruct. Dennis Rodriguez says beer festivals in different cities are not populated by cultural enrichers, so fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's only certain like grumpy religions that don't agree with like alcohol anyway, innit? Drink lots of water, and have a bacon sandwich. That always works for me when I've got a hangover. Nice greasy breakfast. Bacon, sausages, some eggs. Have like a fried egg. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Maybe even a cup of tea to wash it down. Yeah, it's terrible. I'll try and as long as my connection stays alright. I got another little video somewhere. But yeah, I've personally been out on the front line, as you call it, and I've seen all this shit going on. I've seen the atrocities. Our police arresting elderly people and stuff like that. It disgusts me. It's very communist. It reminds me of a film like V for Vendetta or something like that. And that's very bad, really, isn't it? When your country starts to remind you of a film like that. I can see it happening if other countries don't watch out and they keep letting people build all these like little communities within your community, segregating themselves. I can see it happening to a lot more people. Right, yeah, I've got a little video for you. Get it back for you. Yeah, and a lot of people around the world don't realise how serious it is over here. Some people haven't been able to work. There's been bad things going on. You know, it's disrupting lives. Businesses getting smashed up. But they want to cover it up to the world. They don't want the world thinking that the English are going through a civil war or on the verge of a civil war, because they think, fucking hell, if Britain loses it, then we've lost it all, haven't we? At the end of the day, they'll think it's like we're sort of like, if this was a Tolkien world, England are like the elves, isn't they? They're the balance. They're like the wise ones that sit back and just chill. I'd say like America are more like Gondor. And the Celts would be more like Rohan. But yeah, we're definitely the elves, the English. Thought you were going to sleep, Mr. Self-Destruct. Can't get enough of me, can you? Dearborn, Michigan. Some people couldn't fly an American flag in their front yard because of the Muslim. You know, that's disgusting, that is. You can't have that in your own country. Once that's communism, that is. And you can't fly your own nation's flag. That happens here as well, in England now. Mr. Felix Smith says, stop noticing. Felix is a mysterious character, Felix Smith. Very mysterious. We got Liam in the chat. Liam M. Oi, mate, coming late. Fuck. Yeah, fuck the comments as well. Yeah, good in Liam. Yeah, you ain't missed much, man. I'm just chatting. We're having a good old chat. Playing a few little videos. The ancient myths. The ancient myths. The English are descendants of the elves. Ah, well, there you go. That would explain why most of us have got massive heads to accommodate our great big brains. I never had pointy ears, though. Don't know many people with pointy ears. Well, it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, for Halloween, stuff like that. Right, let me load up this little video. I'll try and get it. Oh, hang on, we got Mr. V. Hello, Mr. V. Hope you're doing well. What's the news on the front? There's still fighting going on over here, still like riots in the streets. They're just keeping it under wraps. They're not putting it in the news as much. There's little skirmishes going on daily. And Keir Starmer, our Prime Minister, he's disappeared. He came out, he took power, came out and threatened all the British public, then just went really quiet. Probably gone on holiday or something. Like they do. They just fly off to Dubai or something like that. Nice, wouldn't it, if you could do that whenever you wanted. Privileged cunts. And there comes a time when you can only take so much. You can't defend. You can't go for any government that is gonna not do what the people want them to do. You vote for things that affect you, done. And if they're not doing them, then what is the point of them? And you may as well take charge. You may as well have a revolution and get rid of them. Yeah, the most hated PM in history, definitely. He's even gone above people like, I don't know, the left. The left hate Thatcher. I bet Keir Starmer will end up being more hated than her. She was brilliant, Thatcher. And I'm a punk. I didn't always like the Conservatives. I was a bit more old school Labour, I guess, originally. But yeah, Thatcher had it right. Thatcher done right. She done good for this country. Sturmer, he's just a little sellout. He's a little WEF sellout. Just like Boris was turning into. Boris Johnson. He would have been the same if he stayed in. Look, I sneezed in my mask. That's a bit disgusting. Oh yeah, there was a clip going around of the PM getting thrown out of a pub. I don't know about that one. Dennis. Excuse me, I just got to wipe my nose. I've got like snot all over my face under my mask and it's running down. It's a bit disgusting. That's better. I sneezed. I don't know. I've been sneezing a bit lately. Like minor hay fever. Oh, what's this? Low. Yeah, that was good information, wasn't it? I got snot all under my mask. It just went all over my cheeks. Police shot a man dead in Surrey yesterday. Zero media coverage. Probably culturally and yeah, exactly. They don't want to upset the minority. Well, the majorities now. We used to call them minorities, but we're becoming the minority. Soon we'll be pushed back to reserves, like the Native Indians, Native Americans. They'll chuck all the normal British people over on Dartmoor or something. Go live off the land, you barbaric cunts. Whilst all the migrants get all the cities and all the privileges. That's an old clip. What's an old clip? Oh, the Surrey thing. Is that old, is it? Hope you haven't caught a case of the monkeypox. Nah, no way, not me. I'm immune to most things because I've got this gammy mask. Wow. Cammy Kazzy gifted a membership. Thank you, Cammy. That's very kind of you. And it helps a lot as well because I'm actually saving up now. Now my AdSense is like loaded up properly. I can eventually get some of the money from YouTube and put it towards better computer and some editing stuff as well, so I can make better animated programs. I've got a lot of projects that I want to do, and it is very helpful. And I'm very thankful for everyone who buys memberships. And let me remind you tonight, folks, if you want to send in a super chat of a song request or a message request to a loved one, to an ex, to anything, to someone you don't like, I'll do a personal song or message for you. Give me a super chat and tell me what you want, and I'll do my very best. I'll focus on it. I'll get the lyrics. I'll look at the lyrics of the song. I might not know the song, but I'll sing you an a cappella of it. And it's just for you. Hell Cammy, says Nicholas Matthew. Sturmer getting kicked out of a pub. Oh, yeah, probably, yeah. Thanks for the gifted.
Central London was brought to a screeching halt so that some Muslims could celebrate Al-Shura Day.
When was it announced that the street would be shut down, sir?
This is London, folks. This is London. Looks like Bangladesh, doesn't it?
You're the sergeant, aren't you? I don't think these guys were expecting it.
Welcome to one of my videos where you join me standing in the middle of Regent Street on a Wednesday at 5 p.m. rush hour in London. This is when the traffic is in its most heavy, and yet London has been shut down. Metropolitan Police don't know what they're doing. Now we have all of this traffic here grounded to a halt.
So the Metropolitan Police decided to close several major roads so a procession could march through the capital. They said officers are present to minimise disruption and deal with any incidents. Okay, incidents like this?
Ambulance cannot get through, it's now having to reverse. This is the competency of the Metropolitan Police.
This guy's quite interesting. The Wandering Englishman is a news reporter, independent news reporter guy. Hell Scab Cast, hell says Scab, hell chat, just got here. I'll catch up quickest. Yeah, you haven't missed much, mate. We've been chatting, been having a good old natter, me in the chat. I've been playing some political stuff about the Civil War over here. And I was just saying about how if people want to super chat, I'll take requests for songs or messages. Because I'm trying to build up a little kitty to get better equipment. And it's not like I'm not the sort of person that likes to ask for money. So I thought if I just offer something in return and put a little bit of effort into it, then it's like a trade, isn't it? Yeah, this guy, the Wandering Englishman, he's worth a subscribe. He's alright, he is. He just tells it how he sees it.
This is what happens when some people get free passes and others do not. This is a free pass for a certain segment of the population. I'm all for people celebrating their culture, their history, but this seems like a show of force. This is a show of force, and it's causing huge disruption to central London on a Wednesday during rush hour. So there was no mention of this in this stuff. I don't think the traffic.
Yeah, that is the reality, folks. That is the reality. Mr. V. Mr. V. Mr. 5. I'm trying to get your message up. My computer's playing silly buggers. What is going on? Here we are. It's finally up. GBN are the only ones actually covering this. Yeah. They're one of the only news outlets. It's disgusting. There's not enough people covering it properly. That's why you got to look at the small people that are out there on the field.
To be disrupted by this. And yeah, here we are, the Metropolitan Police.
Our police are cowards as well. If this was in America, the police would be there in full force, funneling and herding these barbarians off the streets, even spraying hose pipes at them or whatever needs to be done. Our police just stand there like little pussies, going, "Oh, we can't go over there. We might offend them. They might turn on us." Proper little pussies they are. Disgusting. It's disgusting. When I was a little boy, I never wanted to be a policeman like most kids, but I liked them. Oh, good. Right. Good night, Johnny. Thank you, Dennis Rodriguez. He bought membership. Sing or play fix you. Alright, I'll sing it for you, Dennis. You might have to... You can go to sleep and then come back and watch it tomorrow at this point, and I'll sing it for you. I'm just going to have to get the lyrics up. Good night. Everyone's saying good night to Dennis. He's a good man, Dennis. One of my favourites. God bless. Sweet dreams. Well, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do for you, Dennis, to make it easier. Mr. Rodriguez is a very interesting man. He's the doctor, Dr. Rodriguez. Very, very interesting. Right. What's going on?
YouTube ads is made for your business. Bring your brand to life with targeted.
This is for you, Dennis. Oh no, hang on. That was pretty shit. For some reason. What's going on? My phone keeps going dark. Sorry about this, folks. Sing along, folks. When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you cannot sleep. Stuck in rivers. When your tears streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lies will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below. When you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were. and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. This is the build up now. This is when people are start like in the concert, they'll be like going, yeah. Long instrumental build ups. Jack the Fish, what did he do then? I said it's a bit pretentious. He had many grand ideas. Right, get ready for the finale. Here you are, Dennis, just for you, my old mate. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you can't replace. Tears stream down your face and I. Tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistakes. And tears stream down your face and I. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Thank you very much, folks. I don't know how that sounded. I had to do it through my phone because I thought if I'd done it. Oh, look at this. AOS Hell Scab Cast. The Clash's London calling might go down well tonight. Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, the chat's catching up. I've got to get back up. London calling might go down. Thanks for the show. Appreciate your work as always, Johnny. Hope you enjoyed ring them. Thank you, Grim Jim. That's amazing of you. You are a gentleman and a scholar. So we got London calling in the pipeline. London calling. Voice of a fallen angel. That's a nice one. That's a very good quote, that is. Thank you. Hansel Hauser liked it. He gave me a black heart. I'm trying to catch up with you. Grim Jim, that is amazing, thank you. Thank you everyone who's donated so far or put in requests. We've got Joe Camel in the chat as well. A lot of people coming in. Because I'm staying on a bit later, I guess. I'm getting some good people coming in. Touching Johnny, thank you. I've got to find, I've got to do fucking London calling now. I don't know what was going on. My phone's going odd. When I turn it to the side, it goes really like dark for some reason. I think I know most of the words anyway. I just need that. I actually know the words to London's calling. I just need the little beat. I wish I had my band here with me. I've been making them play it and I could just sing. It's so much easier when you've got musicians. You can just say, play that. Yeah, a little bit more beat there. You just
did you know if you live in the UK and are over the age of 55, you could qualify for up to £10,000 in funeral cover? And the best part is you and your family are protected.
There you are. London calling to the faraway towns, a war is declared and powers come down. London calling to the underworld, come out of the cupboards, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us, phony Beatlemania is bitten the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing, except for the ring and the tortured thing. The sun's zooming in, meltdown expected, make this going thin. But I have no fear, cause London is drowning in I. Cut out again. Yeah. It was confusing me because I was reading, I was looking at the screen of the karaoke and the words ain't in time. So like when I was thinking of how it sounds, I was looking at them. It's going all weird. And then it cuts out on me again. I've got to do something about this internet. Fucking disgusting. I've been looking at what it is, what it might be. I think I'll get something that was close cool. That is crazy. The powers that be don't want me to broadcast tonight, I'll tell you that. I keep getting cut out every minute. I think I might have angered someone. Got to be very careful, anyway, what I speak about. I don't like having to censor myself. It's not the sort of person I am. I like to be totally honest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit obvious about it, really, and I should be a bit more secret. But I kind of want them to come for me in some weird way. So I think I'd be a martyr. I wouldn't go down easily. And you lot would get to see me in the news, wouldn't you? Getting arrested. or going out fighting. Yeah, we joke about it, but it's possible over here now. Stasi, two Keir Starmer in his Stasi. MI5, so Scab Wi-Fi. Yeah. I reckon Felix Smith was MI. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you. Honestly, thank you to everyone so far tonight. You've been great in the chat. You always are. I said this to I was on the BTM reviews about a week ago or something. Was it the night before I didn't do the Scab Cast? It was like a Saturday or something, and they were talking about some guy criticising. Yeah, but yeah, I was on there, and they were saying about. Oh, I lost what I was thinking about now. What can I say? I had something really relevant to say. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, on the BTM review. Yeah, I was saying about the chat on there. He asked me what I liked about the community online, and I said there's an amazing community on the chat. Everyone gets involved. And I'm trying to catch up. What's this? Johnny, did you see what they did to that village in Ireland? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I did. I've seen so much stuff in the news recently. It's all blurring into one. When they kick out your front door, how you gonna go? The guns are Brixton. They kick out your front door. How you gonna come? Shut down. Oh, waiting death row. On the floor with the trigger of your gun. Yeah, brilliant. The Clash were brilliant. Joe Strummer was one of my heroes. I admired him greatly. Very clever man. Very psychedelic as well. He was a mushroom head, you know. Weed and mushrooms. Joe was the mushroom magician. What's going slower than a granny? I think they're trying to take me down. Ridiculous, isn't it? $200 new doctors and engineers. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mr. V. You are. The ones that say it, the scapegoats, isn't they? And anonymity. They basically imported the villages. Does a village need 200 doctors? Depends on the size of the village, I guess, and how sick the people are. What if everyone in one go got like really badly ill, maybe? But even then, that's a bit much, isn't it? Now, they're not giving us their best. Like Trump said. Like Trump said, they're not giving us their best. They're sending all them criminals. Yeah, they're going to come for any of you. Any of you that support me, they're all sympathisers. Keir Starmer will personally hunt. Keir Starmer is going to hunt you down and put you in prison for internet crimes. He's warned you. He's not joking. Viva la résistance. Culturally rich, says the druid. Turkey emptied their mental asylums knowing that, yeah, a lot of countries do that. Their prisons, they use it as like an excuse to free up their prisons, don't they, some of them? And they're not sending us their best. That is simply it. We're not even saying don't come over here. We're just saying send us your best. It's the least you can do, isn't it? It's the least you can do at the end of the day. Here in a boxing gym. Oh God, I hadn't even seen that. I'll try and get it up. I'll try and get it up if my computer allows me. It stops being a cunt. Castro did it in the 80s, says Mr. V. I just can't bring him up at the minute. Yeah. Right. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I know it's been a bit of a weird show with me cutting in and out. And if you have any questions for me, like I said, you can ask me anything about what's going on at the minute. This is why we need liberating more than ever, people. Look what's happening to me. They're just cutting me out. I've definitely pissed someone off. Yeah, Keir Starmer, definitely. He's a proper phoebe, isn't he? Yeah, he's just a little muppet. I don't think he could hurt anyone really, personally. Yeah, very good point, True Goblin. I'm going. Wait. Yeah, the laptop is a bit of a potato. You're right, a potato. Some people say that it's made out of cardboard and twigs. Johnny's computer is made out of cardboard and twigs. Well, that's where they're wrong, you see, because it's actually made out of plasticine. Plasticine and polystyrene in a nice little mix.
Excuse me, officer. This was mentioned that this was going to happen today. It wasn't going to be was that written? We're going to sign ourselves. We're going to sign ourselves. So just they can get away with that, yeah? So the Metropolitan Police just found out themselves they weren't even aware this route was going to happen, but under Sadiq Khan, you're allowed to march wherever you want as long as you support a certain religion. If you support this country, if you support other things that aren't part of the message, Metropolitan Police will come down on you hard.
There appears to be quite a stark contrast here to how police sought to deal with people wanting to watch England play in the Euros final. They issued an antisocial behaviour order throughout the whole of the borough of Westminster, a huge area, which meant that groups of people gathering and drinking could essentially be arrested.
It's mad, isn't it? You would not think that was London, would you? Lamb.
So this wasn't announced at all? No, it was. There's no mention on the TFL website. This is going to close down, right? What? Sorry? Just tell me what? Yeah, no, it was announced. It wasn't announced. So how are they able to shut down the street?
I think it's really bad how we even allow pro-Palestinian marches in our country, because their flag is linked to terrorism. I was having a discussion today. Other Arab countries help them out. It's because they don't want to be associated with them. Egypt won't help them, and they don't even like Israel. Syria, places like that. No, none of them are wanting to help them, really. They don't want to associate with them.
Can I get a quote for the press? So I'm a bit busy. You're not that busy. When was it announced that this would be shut down? Care to comment? When was it announced that the street would be shut down, sir? You're the sergeant, aren't you? I don't think these guys were expecting it. Yes, please. As the sergeant in this line, sir, when was it announced that the street was going to get shut down? You care to comment for the press? Is there someone higher up that I can ask that question to? When was it announced that Regent Street would be shut down today? When was it announced, sir? Okay. Appreciate your comment. I attempted to get comment from the police officer in regards to when was this route announced. No comment from that. Yeah. Announced, when was your route to get shut down?
That's not with us. That's
Yes. From where? Marble Arch to Trafalgar Square?
I need to double check that. I'm just making sure people are safe.
But you're the media team, no?
Yeah, it's just part of the making sure the media.
Who's in charge of the routes?
I don't know.
No. Do you know when this route was announced, sir? Do you know when this route was announced? There's no mention on TfL website that Regent Street was going to be shut down. You're leading the procession.
I direct you towards our comms team. I'm not allowed to make any comments.
Where's the
Comms team, they're based in Scotland Yard.
Yeah, well, they're not out, are they? Okay. I don't think they're even aware which way this procession's going, are they?
Do you think that the optics of it are quite stark? And I think that tourists might have been like, what the heck is this all about? And, you know,
Yeah. London has fallen. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight so far. You, as always, you've been amazing. And I love the way we can chat. And I'm not going anywhere just yet. I just wanted to thank you. Because you're all pretty good, aren't you, really? Coming in like this, milking me up. The one, what's this one? I've got another video for you. Because you've been bloody brilliant. I thought, why not? Alright, hang on. That was weird. Yeah, hello, Pat. It's good to see you, mate. I'm alright at the minute. Not too bad. We've been out. We've been fighting a good fight. And I've been taking requests, trying to sing songs. If people have been singing recording, but it all shut down on me. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate the content. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate all of you lot as well. And if you notice, a lot of you, I subscribe to your channels. If you comment on my YouTube, I normally subscribe to your channel. Some of you, I'm your own. There's something very wrong. People trying to cut me out. Tree Goblin says the video of police saying it wouldn't be fair to police both sides the same. Yeah, British police even he didn't know. Yeah, thank you, Johnny. Not thank you, Johnny. Sorry, Adam. I appreciate it. And yeah, some of your channels I watch sometimes. I went on Grim Jim's once, a few times. I watch his things sometimes when he does things. I've got to look in because you all seem interested. So everyone, thank you for everyone that's watching right now. You're all legends. And if you ever need any help with anything, if any of you have got shows or anything, live streams, and you want me to come on sometime, maybe I can help you out. I have been very busy lately. I've been meaning to go on the Comicsgate Commandos again, but it's been so busy for me. I have lots doing. And the BTM reviews people invite me on sometimes, and Liam as well, Conquest Comics. We get a lot of invites from him, but he's in Australia, so we're like on weird time zones with each other. But I appreciate it all. You're all amazing. And I ain't just saying it. I ain't just saying it to suck up to you. Like I was saying to BTN Reviews, I was saying that sometimes the people in the chat make the show, I reckon, like with the questions they ask and the way they interact. You're helping to produce the show, aren't you, in some ways? Because you're adding ideas and putting ideas in my head, making me think differently. You're guiding the way that it goes. So it's quite a powerful thing, being a chat member. Yeah, no, I am bothered what it is. Like, I don't mind watching people play games sometimes. It depends on the mood I'm in. I'll watch a few things like that now and again if I'm bored. But yeah, I like to check out everyone's channel. I found a few random little streams through people that like my videos. And I'll still go and give them a bit of time now and again, at least like their stream or something. I think you should help people out that have helped you. Like if I can help my subscribers out a bit, then why not? It's just a way to be, isn't it, really? If everyone was like that, then we'd all be a bit more successful. If you ever wanted to use any of my archery videos for your intros. Oh, thank you, Druid. I'll have a look at some of your archery videos. I'll have a look. That sounds interesting. I like a bit of archery. What Englishmen don't. It's kind of our heritage, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. It's very kind of you. And if you want to use if you want to use any of my songs for anything, you carry on. Obviously, as long as he's not making loads of money. If you just want to use it for something, if Gropey Postman, I ain't that bothered really. Look at that, that's a good style, isn't it? Looks like I've got like a bit of a twist. I know, very 80s. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. I have been trying to get a video up, but then every time I go to do it, it cuts me out. It doesn't like me. The powers that be do not like Johnny, not at all. I think we've proved that in the past. My old YouTube channel just got nuked. It got like, the views were taken away. Views were getting deducted. It was ridiculous.
We must never allow Islamic ideology to dictate to us in this country what goes on in our schools. We have two very serious incidents taking place right now where mafia-style tactics are being used by elements of the Muslim community to try to enforce their will onto everybody else. Firstly, remember this incident at Berkeley Primary School in East London where activists shut down the school because a child was asked to stop wearing a Palestine flag to the school. Okay?
Barclays, shame on you!
Yeah, I'll slightly question why that person has come dressed as some kind of weird Palestinian dog there, but there we go. Well, now the school is saying that it might have to actually close permanently. So that's the update today. That school might now have to close permanently and revert to online teaching because there have been threats to burn the school down. There have been bomb threats to the school and individual staff. Racist phone calls have been made to the school. Written threats have been delivered. I mean, it's extremism. They say that banning parents from dressing their 8-year-old child up as the Palestinian flag is in some way Islamophobic, and they will shut the school down and make threats to kill if they don't get their way. It's not normal. That is not normal. We go now to the Michaela Academy, run by the High Court. Why? Well, because they banned prayer rituals for every single religion, every single religion, saying that if multiculturalism was going to work, then everyone needed to make sacrifices for the sake of the whole community. Shock horror. One Muslim pupil, in reality, I suspect it's almost definitely the parents, but anyway, decided to bring this to the High Court, saying that it actually only really affects Muslim pupils because of the nature of their prayer, i.e., that they don't sit silently in a corner and pray amongst themselves like, say, a Christian might. That's their argument, OK? But it isn't just this court case, though, is it? Because police had to be called after claims that bombs had been placed at the school, glass bottles were thrown over the school railings, a brick was put through a teacher's window, and staff were, quotes, fearing for their lives. I mean, again, this is not normal, is it? Now, apparently pupils were putting pressure on girls to wear headscarves and be, quotes, more observant. We saw incidents like Batley Grammar School, where hordes of men turned up outside the school gates and threatened to kill a teacher who is now in permanent hiding because he allegedly offended elements of the Muslim community there. There was a primary school in Birmingham that included aspects of LGBT education as part of an anti-bullying programme. This was back in 2019, I believe. Again...
Now, this is the thing as well. We got a lot of the communists, as I like to call them, they are pretty much, the communists are trying to change the agenda of schools. They're trying to erase proper history and teach our kids poppycock, a lot of crap about new made-up history that they're just doing on the spot. And it's disgusting. They're trying to shape the youth. They're trying to sort of like mould them into horrible little communist puppets. And I think personally that it's really bad. And I will not stand for it.
A mob turned up. They even brought a mobile billboard with them at one point.
It's actually aggressively promoting them, giving it a positive spin and telling people that it is okay for you to be Muslim and for you to be gay. Mr. Moffat, shame, shame, shame.
One parent articulates better than I ever could how there is clearly a desire to shape our education system around the whims of an interpretation of the Islamic faith.
And don't teach our children that gay is okay, because in Islam, gay is not okay.
Right. We are living through a turning point right now,
Gay
aren't
is not okay.
we? We cannot have our education system dictated to us to suit one specific religion. We absolutely should not be changing our way of life to bend to the will of fundamentalists. In fact, it should be the other way round, actually. Now, there are between 57 and 49 Muslim countries in the world, depending on what measure you use to calculate that. That is quite a lot of countries. And there are options there. That's all I'm saying, if that's what you are really wanting for you and your family. Now, here in Britain, I want to make this as clear as I possibly can. We should be tolerant, respectful, kind and welcoming. And I really do think that we are. But we should not be forced to change school policy because of mafia-style religious intimidation.
Well, there you have it. CB News, ladies and gentlemen. They're worth watching. They're a good news channel. They're one of the good ones. News outlets. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff going on in our schools at the minute. Indoctrinating the youth. It's happening in America as well, isn't it? I see a bit of that in the news. Like teachers trying to, you got woke teachers trying to impose their beliefs on your children. It's disgusting, that, isn't it? When someone thinks that they can teach your child something like that, like a political idea, political opinion, those sort of people just need like doing, don't they? The LGHDTV community. They still got plenty of room over there, says Grim Jim. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in tonight. And thank you for everyone that's donated or done a super chat. And Grim Jim, I owe you another bit of a song. Music. Whoever made the karaoke video really fucked up on there. We got villages. What's this? We got villages of 1,500 people that 2,000 immigrants rolling. Yeah, I know what you say. Yeah, we have. And that is just upsetting the balance, isn't it? I mean, it's all right getting people in, getting them to like, help us out and fill the gaps that are needed. But it's the bucket theory. You can only drip so much water into a bucket before it starts to spill over and overflow. It's just how it is. It's chaos, isn't it? It's gone into chaos. That's what's happening in Ireland. There's a man called Conway, isn't there? I think that's his name. So is it the Irish People's Party or something? I don't know, but they're good. He's a good man, very patriotic. Yeah, because they've been fighting the English. They've been fighting the English for like, hundreds of years, being told that we're enemies, and then they get like their own government allow even more people in there that ain't nothing even like their culture. I mean, at least with the English and the Irish, we've got some things in common. We're all Celts and Saxons. It's kind of, you've got a bit of a culture to work on to make peace. But these new migrants, they're bringing in their own cultures and beliefs and outcasting the normal people, making them feel not welcome, basically. And it's not on really, is it? Yeah, I had an idea as well that I'm working on that you lot might like. Is that I've been working on it for months. It's one of my other projects, my animated project, and it's weird because it was It's called Brixton After Midnight. And it was originally a sort of a comical take on what London would be like. It was ruled by communists, and it sort of happened. It's almost like coming into fruition. I said it on my Twitter. It's like I wrote it into existence, and I've been working on it. It's not going to be a series. Sorry, it's going to be more of like little short movies. Have like a few of them, but little movies, probably 20 to 30 minutes long, but very much done in a bit like Made in Mysteries in that respect, the style of it. But yeah, it's very strange. Some of the storyline I've got in there, it's come close to what's happening now, and it's scary sometimes. Feels like I'm creating things that I can't stop. Right, I'm just going to have a little break, because a minute drink. So I'm going to leave you with oh good, my computer's going with. I'm going to leave you with Johnny and Bjorn in a minute, and I will be back shortly.
I want to go to Texas.
Texas would be great.
Texas looked really nice. And I like the big cowboy hats they wear, the big giant ones. George Bush was a Texan.
Yeah.
He had his own ranch. He was a real-life cowboy. And he used to chill in his ranch, smoking weed and riding horses. And he played golf. And then he had... who was after him? It was Obama, wasn't it?
I think so.
Obama, first black president, of course. Now, I wasn't a major fan of Obama, but he was much better than what they got now. Definitely. At least he was a bit rational, to some extent, and he wasn't senile. I think Donald Trump was very underrated. A lot of Americans liked him, really. The world press kind of give him a bad rap. And it's like a lot of people, it's like the Lotus Eaters said in a podcast the other day. I was watching how Donald Trump is banned from Twitter, and yet they allow the Taliban on Twitter, and they won't block their accounts. Now that just seems very wrong to me. Can you really, honestly, rationally say that Donald Trump is worse than the Taliban? Nah, you're just salty, ain't ya? That's all it is, because he speaks truth. What do you think about Trump?
I think he's brilliant, mate. He's done some great things.
I'll admit, when he first come out, I was weary of him. I thought he was a bit dodgy. I didn't think he'd be that good.
It's just because of how he talks.
Exactly, but he proved himself. And I spoke to a lot of Americans, white, black, Mexicans, and they all loved him. They said that he got more work, he lowered the taxes, he kept the immigration low, and it was better for the people, but they don't show you that in the news. You've got to actually talk to the American people to learn that. They try to discredit his good work in the news, and it's like the opposite. With Biden, you get the news are trying to make it out like he's some amazing president that's going to change the world, and he's progressive. But he ain't done fuck all, really, apart from get loads of people killed. It's all backwards.
Fucking Sleepy Joe.
Old fucking pedo Joe. He's for a start, he's too old to be president. I mean, Trump's quite old, I'll give you that. But at least he's sane. He got all this up here. He's still got his marbles.
He's smart, isn't he? See?
And he's smart.
A self-made fucking
entrepreneur,
multi-millionaire, isn't he?
And he loves his country.
So he knows how business works.
He's your stereotypical 80s American, isn't he? Like that, the symbol of what American used to be. Like, I don't know, he's just, to me, he is perfect. He's perfect for the position of president.
Of course he is.
He would have been, he just needed more time and less hate. Yeah, a lot of inside hate, you see. People trying to sabotage him. And they even tried blaming the riots at the White House on him, on his fans.
And then you find out later on it was
and they're trying to say
left-wing people among the crowd causing the problems.
Exactly. And now they're trying to say that event was worse than 9/11, when loads of people died.
That's very...
That's just disgusting and disrespectful to everyone's families that died in 9/11. I want to go to Texas.
Texas would be great.
Texas looked really nice. And I like the big cowboy hats they wear, the big giant ones. George Bush was a Texan.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. He had his own ranch. He was a real-life cowboy.
Just wants to play, doesn't he? Yeah, I had to go and have a quick break. So I was getting a bit, I needed to go to the toilet. I've got some chats to catch up on. Bear with me. Apple Pits. Hello, mate. Apple Pits. First one I saw when I looked in. Lotus Eater's a good lad. Brother Scab. I love you, man. Fact. Says Apple Pits. He's got a channel called Clown Fist as well. Everyone go and sub to him. People could send me super chats and I'll do songs, or I could do messages for people. If they tell me who they want me to do a message for and why, they could get their phones and record it and send it to whoever they wanted to. So yeah, I was taking requests. If anyone does want me to try and sing a song or do anything like that, then super chats are always welcome, and it goes to a good cause as well. I don't waste it. I'm not using it to blow up or piss out the wall. I've actually got good ideas, and I kind of remember who's been sending them in. I've got a little list somewhere, and I do intend to sort of pay these people back in a way. I'm making some more member content, and that'll be very helpful for getting more, well, rewarding people that have liked it, really, that have helped me out. Yeah, I like to give back, like I said. I like to give back to the community that helps me, because I think it's how it should be. I've got a cup of tea. I love tea. And some biscuits. In America, you don't call these biscuits, do you? You call them like cookies, don't you? These are just rich tea biscuits. It's a double dunk. I'm going for the double dunk. Dunk them in my tea. I don't know, do you do that in other countries? Dunk them in your tea. Mm. Yeah, I think in America, you call biscuits with gravy over here, something you put on a roast, like on a roast dinner. So I think what we call biscuits, you call cookies. Whereas we call cookies biscuits that have got chocolate chips in them. Bit confusing, isn't it, sometimes? Yeah, the English language, very strange how we changed it and derived it around, isn't it? A video for you. It's only a short one. It's the arrest. It's some of the arrests. It's about the arrests and the riots or the civil war. Wow. Well, that kicks it really graphically. And screaming. Well, there you are. Yeah. Well, I was gonna, but I think I've had a decent show. I think we've had a good one, and it means with my extra hours, maybe I can make another show a little bit longer. I want to thank everyone that's given me super chats or bought memberships tonight. As always, it is very well appreciated, very much appreciated. I love all my chat. And if you see me, like if I disappear for a while and I get arrested or anything like that, I'll try and get you updated as soon as possible. I might not always be able to come online, obviously, with my new communist overlords. It all depends. There's a lot going on. Apple Pit said, I truly feel for the public in the UK. Tragedy around every corner, it seems. Yeah, you're very right there, Apple Pit. We've got a lot of bad things going on here at the minute. But it all narrows down to one route, to one thing. And that is migration, really. The over-migration. And like, what do you call it? When people section themselves off in society. Making a community within a community, segregation. Stay safe, my brother. Good night, Mr. V. Segregation, as you agree, Apple Piz. Like, America and England and Britain have never had a problem with like foreigners coming over here. We've always welcomed it. But what we have got a problem with is when people kind of come over here and take the piss. Like, they don't want to help our country. They don't want to contribute to our society, and they just want to take. And the stuff they're taking is coming out of the mouths and the hands of our working class people that have earned it. So what happens is the people get fed up of it, and they rise up like what they're doing now. And now we're being called Nazis. We're being called the wrong uns. They take kindness for weakness. Yeah. Well, thank you, you beautiful lot. I'm gonna leave you now with the classic, my old mate Danny. Maybe next Sunday I'll start a little bit later. I might even do a midnight one here, and I'll try and go a little bit longer because I've got some 3 hours. But tonight I don't want to stress you, and it seems like there's not many people around tonight. But it's been a great show, and thank you for everyone that's come in. And I do hope things get better for all of us. I hope that England gets better, and I hope that America gets better. I hope that Trump gets in. That is one of my biggest wishes with America. I hope that Trump gets in, because they need him over there, and we need someone else as well. I love you lot, so stay safe, and thank you everyone who's tuned in tonight, and thank you for your memberships and your donations. I promise you it will be used very wisely, and thank you. And I'll do another show next week, and we'll try it again. I'll get some better, I'll get some songs, I'll get some, I don't know, we'll try it again. I've got some extra hours, so we'll have a fuck about. Adios, folks. Have a brilliant night.
Hey, I just wanna say, I'm back. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Now I've made some change in my life. Now I've moved on in life. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. I'm thinking deeply right now. My life without you, it's like wow, but I don't know how to explain this. I don't know why it's happening to me, but I just realize you're not the person you used to be. Now I've left this city. This bullshit is not gonna happen again. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Life is short. Don't waste time worrying about me, holding the one that cares for you. In the end, they won't be there for you. Now I've made it of the world. Our memories will be swallowed in the winter snow. This is a sign of goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hate on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hate on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody.